Three or four issues. First of all, good evening, Swati, and good evening to my fellow panelists. I think to give Vivek his due, yes, the BJP has promised many things for the country in its manifesto, and it's fulfilling it. And the communist CPI also had promised many things in their manifesto for their country, and they are fulfilling it. Except that the countries are different. For BJP, it's India. For communists, it's China. But two things out here. Number one, Vivek. When Vivek talks about our position in the global hunger index, he talks about the report has been prepared by Western NGOs. That he quotes, and I'll come to how flawed that report is. But when the same Western organizations and NGOs say that 1 million Uyghur Muslims have been interned in concentration camps in China, then it says that's a Western conspiracy. So why decide?
That's an American propaganda.
Acha, that is American propaganda. लेकिन World Hunger Index is not American propaganda. And by the way, 3 hours.
80 crore लोगों को तो आपने खाना खिलाया ना?
I didn't interrupt him.
Vivek, this is let him finish, please. आपको किसी ने interrupt नहीं किया. Please let him finish.
Yeah.
No, I'm just telling you, 80 crore people needed food. They didn't have food. They couldn't buy food. And the government had to feed them.
During COVID, even you needed food, but आपका China से आ रहा था, वो अलग बात है. Now, Swati, you please understand that Swati, we can't go on like this. Vivek is rattled. Vivek, please be in your cage. Thank you. Now, Swati, the fact of the matter is that this global hunger index and the way they go about, ranking nations has been pilloried academically and scholarly. 3 out of the 4 parameters are only for children. They're not for adults. This is a complete sham. You please read articles by Sanjeev Sarkar and Professor Vivek. Swati.
Why did they know?
Vivek ji, please. Nobody interrupted you. Nobody interrupted you. Please give Anand Rangannathan the time that has been allotted to him to make his point. Please, Vivek ji, calm down. Let Mr. Rangathan make his point.
Vivek, please.
Okay, Vivek ji, I can always come to you for a counter, but allow him to finish his point first.
Yes, please. You are allowed to counter after that, but please at least listen to me. As far as him saying that there is no development, I mean, is he living on some other planet like Rahul Gandhi is? 120 million toilets have been constructed. 260 million Ayushman health cards have been distributed. 500 million bank accounts have been given. Tap water connections have been given. 100 million gas connections have been provided. Bhai, aap rah kahan rahe ho? The amount of highways that have been made in the last 9 years. Half of them were made in the last 70 years.
2014 से अब तक कितना पैसा बोरो किया है देश ने, ये भी बता दीजिए. कितना कर्ज एक हिंदुस्तान में, ये भी बता दीजिए आप सर.
स्वाति, अरे भैया आप अपना कम्युनिस्ट का रिजीम देख लो, चाइना से बात कर लो, कम से कम केरला का भला हो जाएगा, देश का तो नहीं होगा कम से कम.
All right, I want to also bring in Atiq Ur Rehman. Atiq Ur Rehman, it's not just about Ram Mandir or the SI report on Gyanvapi. Let's not forget UCC in Uttarakhand and also a statement that has come in about CAA that it will be implemented soon. How are you looking at this?
So, Swati, if you talk of UCC, if it is uniform, why only in Uttarakhand? Next it will be Goa also have it. Next it will be UP or in Maharashtra. So it's not uniform. The tribals already have been, excused from it by some of the BJP members. They are coming on the platforms. So it's not uniform. It will have to be renamed by the BJP. Next you said that what about the asking for votes in the name of religion by the executive of the union government and the executive of the state government? Is it not asking for votes in the name of religion? Is it not a violation of the Representation of People's Act? What acts it will be? How a chief minister goes to a temple in Ayodhya and the prime minister going just before
what is the problem
election,
with the chief minister and the prime minister going to Ayodhya?
How are they asking for votes?
No, what is the problem with the chief minister and the prime minister going to Ayodhya?
It's a violation. For me, it's a violation. They can deny it. And who stops? Swati, I am not allowed to speak.
Go ahead,
Swati.
Finish your point.
I need my 30 seconds, please.
Finish your point.
Charu had, started on a very, very hollow argument. Who stops the Hindus to come on one platform if the Muslims are on Friday and the Christians are on Sundays? They can come on a Tuesday nobody will be objecting to it.
So we celebrated
But
our
if
Ram
the
temple.
Prime Minister and
Vivek
the
started
Chief
his
Minister
argument by
heading
saying
such
that religion
religious
needs to be
events,
personal.
then I would say it's a clear
Please, I don't buy
violation
that.
of the People's Representation Act.
But Atiq Ur Rehman, when did the BJP say voters in the name of voters in the name of religion? As far as all of us here remember, as far as BJP's campaign or their slogan is concerned, it started with Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, and then it became about Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, and Sabka Vishwas. Atiq Ur ji. Atiq Ur ji, can you hear me?
Repeat it. I could not.
I am asking you, when did BJP say voters in the name of religion?
Yeah, I can, but
when did BJP say voters in the name of religion? Hindu dharm ke naam pe vote dijiye. When did the Prime Minister say that?
What exactly is the Representation of People's Act barring that the Prime Minister and the Chief Minister, if they are taking part in rituals and all over the media, all over the nation.
No, Mr. Atiq Ur Rehman, tell me, first of all, you know, I don't like to mention people's religions. I don't like to mention this, but tell me, are Muslim leaders who are in politics in public life stopped offering namaz? Have they stopped offering namaz? Have they stopped praying to their God? Have they stopped worshipping?
They are not the official Prime Minister of the country. Here he is.
One second, Vivek ji, one second.
Is it asking for votes in the name of religion?
So who said? No, 1 second. In that entire address that the Prime Minister gave, when did he ask for votes?
Being on camera.
When did the Prime Minister or the Chief Minister ask for votes?
With a religious belief is completely out of the way as far as the People's Representation Act is concerned.
Charu Pragya.
It's complete violation.
Swati, please.
Charu Pragya. Okay, Charu Pragya.
Yeah, Mr. Rehman, I asked you a very pointed question, which you had no answer to, by the way. But Sonia Gandhi can be invited to the Vatican and you are okay with that. Former Prime Ministers can attend and throw iftiharis and you're okay with that. But if Prime Minister Modi goes to a temple, you start crying. That's the problem. In my government, in BJP times, a union minister will send a chadar to Ajmer.
But he also goes to mosques. Is that also a violation? He also goes to mosques. Atiq Ur Rehman ji, you never had a problem with that.
You are not a party with.
He also goes to mosques. Is that also a violation of the act?
What's the difference then? You repeat the mistakes of the Congress.
Why are you speaking over me?
Two wrongs does not make one right,
Why are you speaking over me? I asked you a pointed question and why? Does a Prime Minister stop being a person? Where is it written that he's not allowed to have a religion he follows or a faith he believes in? In fact, worst are the people who pretend to have faith that they don't believe in. जो चुनावी हिंदू बन जाते हैं, उनके खिलाफ आप कुछ नहीं बोल पाते हैं. And where has he shied away from that position? Please tell me that.
You are just
what kind of a stand are you taking? You are pseudo-secular. You stand as complete pseudo-secular.
Okay. No, sorry.
You have nothing to do with secularism.
Okay, Dr. Ranganathan, then look.